At the IFS. Sorry, at the Fighters Rep. I'm on the wrong show. George, you can deduct my paycheck for that one, okay? I'm sorry.
And he did mention, Eddie did, you know, that he's been through everything. He's accomplished most of his goals in this sport, so this may be one of his last fights. So what an honor it is to be sitting here commentating on it, if it is, in fact, one of his last fights. He goes by the nickname Ambien. You take an Ambien when you got to go to sleep.
Well, Ambien versus Kenny Powers? Hey.
It doesn't get better than this. Kenny Powers with a mullet? Come on. A blonde mullet, I should say. I got to tell you, I love the mullet. I think you'd look good with a mullet.
Well, we got mullet versus no hair.
Oh,
so
wow.
This is like
opposite ends of the spectrum.
If you cannot identify the fighters, guys, you have a problem here.
Yeah. David, I think you'd look good with a mullet.
A blonde one at that.
Next time I see you, I think that's it. I think he's fully embraced the nickname Kenny Powers. Fighting out of Team Victory. He actually just made the transition over to Team Victory recently. He said he found Team Victory through his teammate Alan Joban, who went over there to work with the head coach there, Rod McKiver, right? And he said he fell in love with the training there. This will be an interesting professional kickboxing debut for Eddie Jackson.
You know, Conor Bracken on his professional debut, he got rocked in the beginning, but he came back and won. Let's see if Eddie Jackson can bring that rock and roll.
These guys fighting at
Conor Bracken.
185, David. I don't see how either of these guys make that weight, man. Huge.
Conor Bracken definitely the taller of the fighter. Eddie Jackson using his footwork, using that jab. Conor measuring. Both these fighters got a lot of bounce in their step. Eddie Jackson with a wider stance.
Right, I was just going to say that probably comes from that boxing background, right? He's been training in boxing for a while. He made his professional boxing debut back in 2019. So boxers tend to have that wider stance, but they are more susceptible to that front leg kick.
And Conor electing to slug it out.
Conor really putting the pressure on Eddie. Good jab by Eddie.
Eddie's got a very strong jab, and it finds his mark almost every time.
Good check as well. Left hook, check left hook to get out of there. And these guys are big 185ers, dude.
These guys are electing to throw punches to the head, and every once in a while, kick to that leg, but it is so far a boxing match.
That is great boxing by Eddie Jackson. Catch the jab, fire the jab back. Doing a good job.
You see Eddie Jackson using his footwork, elevation change, moving in and out. Conor Bracken eating some punches right now, but he's still marching forward.
Has not deterred Kenny Powers at all. Oh, good leg kick. There's the leg kick. Right? Eddie got a wider stance than boxing, but it's also how he generates a lot more power in his shots. He ate a big right there from Conor. Heavy shots being landed. I think he went for the... Oh. Whoa.
And that is considered a knockdown. Our fighters hit the ground. The knee hit the ground. It is considered a knockdown.
Yeah, and he was a little wobbly when he got up too there. But again, this is our first professional fight. The referee is going to let this go on a little bit longer than he would for an amateur, right? Let's see if Eddie can recover here. He's got about a minute left. Taking some big breaths here is Eddie. Conor walking him down. Good leg kick. Oh, big 1-2 from Eddie. Good answer.
Eddie slipping underneath that jump. Jab coming up with that uppercut. Left hook comes short. Conor Bracken really reaching hard.
Every time Eddie ducks his knee, Conor's looking to fire. Every time Eddie ducks his head, Conor looks to fire that knee. He's got about 30 seconds here. Conor's really putting the pressure on Eddie. Eddie's moving his head well, but as he moves his head, his hands come down, right? I think that's how he got caught. Heavy shots there in the first round. Whew. Eddie already got some bruising on that left leg of his.
And definitely he got knocked down. It's a 10-8 round in favor of Conor Bracken. But both these fighters are finding their mark on those punches, and they are not just tapping each other. They are actually hitting with some heavy leather there.
Absolutely.
There we see Eddie Jackson there with his corner. A wide shot of the fans. Our ring girls just kind of encouraging these people. Conor Bracken with his coach Johnson on Fairtex, the living legend. Ethan Quachan also shouting out to him.
Yeah, I think Conor Bracken was actually, they were asking him for more head movement as he's throwing his punches.
And our ring girls throwing out stuff for our audience. This is the start of round number 2.
All right, round number 2 of our first professional fight here. We're gonna get a stoppage. So we're gonna, I think got some water in the corner of Conor. All right, here we go.
Time in for round number 2. Fighters touch glove.
Oh, man.
And Conor now using punches and kicks, finishing with the leg kick.
Yeah.
Great strategy, because he knows he's got that wider stance.
Right. And you, oh, big right hand. Oh, wow. Conor's really putting it on Eddie. Eddie with the answer. It's turning into a slugfest. Eddie's leg is already bruising up a little bit from those leg kicks. I'd like to see Conor go back to that.
And another leg kick by Conor. Eddie returns the favor.
Yeah, I mean, when Eddie's getting his head out of the way, his hands come all the way down to his hips. I'd like to see him keep his hands up as he moves away and evades.
Especially because Conor's trying to get that counter punch. He's getting a counter punch.
Oh!
Nice body kick.
Yeah. Good check,
Conor
Eddie.
doing that leg
Going
kick.
back to the body. Oh, good jab. Eddie's got a stiff jab. Throws a big right hand behind it that time. Conor's got Eddie on the bike, though.
And a power kick by Conor.
Good check there. That hurts. Ooh, that one landed.
Eddie with the leg kick. Conor trying to march him down.
Doing a good job of it too. Good footwork by Eddie to get off the ring. Oh, good.
And Conor might be a little bit too anxious to get those headshots in, because Eddie's finding those counter shots.
Yeah. Eddie's hands are all the way at the hip. So obviously when your hands are at your hips, it's tough to defend, right? But it also creates a different angle when you throw punches back.
Oh, and then, nope. It rules it a slip.
Nope.
Eddie almost like he acknowledged that was a knockdown.
I agree. Good 3-2. Eddie's corner asking for an overhand right. Let's see if he got it in him. That left hook from Conor's getting dangerously close. Good head movement there.
And Conor just stalking, marching forward. Eats a left hook from Eddie.
He just doesn't stop walking forward. That puts so much pressure on some good body kick. That puts so much pressure on somebody. You get so tired of backing up and walking backwards, throwing punches off your back foot. Great round. I got this one, I think, 1-1.
You got 1-1? I still see Conor striking forward, but he did catch a lot of counter shots from Eddie. So it depends how you look at the fight, but it could be 1-1.
I'm going to go with 1-1 for the entertainment aspect.
Okay, all right. And we see
Heavy
Julio
shots.
Trana coaching Eddie Jackson.
The heavy
Giving it a little
shots
bit of
from
water,
both
yeah.
sides.
Definitely, definitely. I want to see Eddie's feet planted a little bit more because I think he's got that strength, he's got that power. If his feet is settled, I think he can throw those. Let's see that. That was ruled a slip. And Conor just marching forward with that. This is the third and final round. Three-minute rounds scheduled for this bout. Professional kickboxing action at 185 pounds.
Yeah, Conor has taken all the shots that Eddie's got to give and walked right through them.
And Conor with that leg kick.
Ooh. I mean, we see some welting on Eddie's leg, but if you look at the left side body of Conor, there is a little redness too from that body shot that landed in the second.
Eddie with a power kick and a strong jab.
What I'd like to see Conor do is cut off the ring a little better. He's following Eddie around. Wow, good leg kicks there.
Definitely. He wants to slow down that movement with those leg kicks. Eddie with a nice switch kick.
Yeah, I'd like to see him step over, cut off the ring, and make it a little bit smaller for Eddie. Oh, good right hand. But Conor eats it, walks right back into the fire.
And Eddie with those snapping punches there. Kicks the leg, kicks his leg upwards. And Conor is looking for a knockout. Wants to make a statement.
We got the crowd yelling, Eddie, see if he can rally here. A battle of the crowds, David.
It is, and we are almost halfway through in this third and final round.
Little man right there by Conor. That jab from Eddie's been landing.
And it's very sharp. It's got a lot of snap to it. But because he's fighting on his back foot, he's not able to get that power cross that should follow behind that.
Yeah, you can see the welting on the side of Conor's body there.
And I like Eddie's looping uppercut too. Comes up out of nowhere.
Good feint by Eddie. Ooh, heavy leg kick. Right hand by Conor. What a fight. What a battle.
And Conor with the nice jab.
Oh, and Conor's going to stay on him here.
Oh, a power shot there by Eddie Jackson.
Yeah, and Conor walks through it. I mean, she's crazy.
He's got the Kenny Power going.
That's what it is. It's the mullet. Another big right hand by Eddie. I think Eddie needs a finish.
He does. He's got to stay in that pocket, let the hands go, but you see he's a little bit limping on that leg.
All right, 20 seconds here in this professional fight. That's been filled with heavy shots. Good right hand again by Eddie. Seems like Eddie is turning on just a little bit now. Oh!
And he finished off that round with the kick.
What a great fight, though. Filled with haymakers. What heart by both fighters, to finish that fight. They were getting caught by some heavy shots.
Definitely, I think Eddie finished strong in that round. He caught some great punches. He threw out some great punches, and Conor ate a bunch of them. I think Conor is really stalking a little bit too much on that. So I would give that last round to Eddie.
Absolutely. Yeah, but a ton of credit to Conor, though. He ate some of Eddie's heaviest shots, and it didn't even look like it phased him. I mean, no change in his face, nothing. Just kept marching forward.
Let's take a look at the replay action here.
Oh,
Eddie throwing that overhand, finding its mark.
There it is again.
Boom. And then Conor unfazed. He's like the Terminator.
Unbelievable. A Terminator with a mullet.
And that final kick at the end might have sealed the deal on that round. But in the end, I have Conor Bracken 29 over Eddie Jackson, 27-29, 27 for Conor Bracken. But a great fight, great power fight, I would have to say.
And it's been a night filled with great fights. You know, David, none of them have let us down yet. It's real easy to sit in our seat when they're as exciting as this. It's real hard to sit in the judges' seat when they're as exciting as this. So kudos to our judges who's doing their best over there.
The only thing is that on the close rounds, sometimes the judges looks at the fighter that's moving away a little bit more. So on the close rounds, it may go to Conor, you know, because of that. But I still, in the end, I see it, Conor Bracken taking that W over Eddie Jackson.
Yeah.
A great way to open our professional portion of this bout.
It looks like we got the decision in the ring. What a fight.
Split decision.
Now judges will start out in people. Score about 28 for a majority draw.
Wow, we got a draw, our first draw of the night.
A majority draw.
Wow.
So you know what?
Hey, David, now I hate to cut
I
you
could
off
see
there.
I could see that, you know,
to cut
but
you off there, but we were right again. We were split down here too. So technically that's a draw.
technically okay, I guess you can say that. But if you do the math, okay, if Eddie did not get knocked down, where he lost 2 points, he actually would have won this fight on a split decision. But now it ends up being a majority draw.
Yeah, I think we're going to get an interview from both fighters here. Obviously, it's a draw, so.
But I know you must be disappointed with the results, but heck, I saw you get hit with some amazing shots, but you kept going forward. How did you feel going through this fight?
Conor wants to know why his mic's not working. I'm sure we'll see him again, dude.
You know what? I want to see this fight run back again.
Yeah,
on a draw like this, I like to see this fight run back again.
Absolutely.
I saw you getting some great shots and taking some great shots. Now I know. Let's talk about how you felt about the fight, first of all. I mean, I'm upset I put that one down, but that's why I don't leave it in the judge's hand. It is what it is. Now, we know the story going into this fight. I think your final fight here as a professional. What do you want to be with that? Do you want to be the game on a majority draw? You know, man, after 17 years in the game and a many good time boxing, you know, kickboxing officially. You know, man, at one point you got to look to your body. 43 years old, this shit's now 17. And that's some street fights. But, you know, man, I had a hell of a career. And, you know, I worked at everything. I worked for good guys, teammates, coaches. So, I'm living the dream, man. I'm happy. I'm myself and amazing things more. And I want to appreciate all the fans. Thank you so much. Thank you for the power. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much for supporting me, buying tickets, all that shit, anyway. I love it. Just the love for everybody. You might want to go on Instagram and remember Austin. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. going around just 1,000 thank yous. From the bottom of my heart, like, you guys are awesome. Love you all. And to answer your question, he's not yet the way it was supposed to be years ago. But it's just a simple.
And fight fans, if you can't hear it because the microphone's cutting out, this is Eddie Jackson laying down his gloves. This is his final fight, an end to an illustrious career. Respect to this man for coming out, giving his heart.
Absolutely.
And entertainment fan, he thanked everybody out there.
Wow.
Thank you very much for all your years of sacrifice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Eddie Jackson!
And that makes me sad because I'm not going to be able to see this fight run again.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But what a way to, what a career Eddie's had. Like he said, he's accomplished most of his goals. He's proud of himself, and and the big thing is for him, he knows when he's done. You hate to see somebody who's halfway in, halfway out, and that ends up turning into trouble. So,
and there's our promoter, George Francis, taking that photo with Eddie Jackson. Eddie Jackson on his retirement fight here. An interesting thing on the scorecard, if Eddie did not get knocked down, even if he lost that round, he would have had 29-28. He would have been victorious on 2 of the judges' scorecards.
Right. And I think Eddie's going to get one last picture in with probably the most important people in his life, his kids, in his last time in the ring.
And deservingly so.
Awesome career for Eddie
Great fight. And you saw the power of Eddie Jackson. Eddie had that snap, he had that strong jab, he had that uppercut that just came from the bottom. Conor Bracken was stalking him down, and he gets in the power scale. I can definitely see it going to Eddie Jackson. On the scoring scale, I can see it going to Conor Bracken. Again, I'm very happy with the decision either way because we, as fans, win in a bout like this.
Right, absolutely. And it's what a moment that Eddie gets to share right now in the ring with his kids, his family. It's so awesome to see, and what an honor it is to be commentating on his last fight.
Definitely, it is a mark of a happy man.